Welcome to my channel.
Today, we're diving deep into the vibrant world of tourmaline gemstones, one of the most diverse and stunning gems on the planet. From electrifying neon colors to mesmerizing multicolored varieties, tourmaline has something for everyone. Whether you're a gemstone enthusiast or just curious about what makes these gems so unique, this video will uncover the secrets behind every type of tourmaline. So, if you're ready to explore nature's most colorful treasure, hit that subscribe button and let's get started.
Tourmaline is extremely popular among collectors and is a well-known gemstone. It is the most multicolored mineral type known, occurring in virtually every color of the spectrum, and each individual stones are often multicolored and are unsurpassed in their beauty. Somewhere in Brazil, in the 1500s, a Spanish conquistador washed the dirt from a green tourmaline crystal and confused the vibrant gem with emerald. His confusion lived on until scientists recognized tourmaline as a distinct mineral species in the 1800s. The confusion about the stone's identity is even reflected in its name, which comes from Tourmaline, which means mixed gems in Sinhalese, in Sri Lanka's language. It's a term Dutch merchants applied to the multicolored, water-worn pebble that miners found in the gem gravels of Sri Lanka. People have probably used tourmaline as a gem for centuries, but until the development of modern mineralogy, they identified it as some other stone, ruby, sapphire, emerald, and so forth, based on its coloring. The supply of tourmaline began to expand during the first half of the 20th century, when Brazil yielded some large deposits. Then, beginning in the 1950s, additional finds appeared in countries around the world. Tourmaline is not a single mineral, but a group of several closely related minerals, and that's what we are going to look at on today's video. First on our list is the Paraíba tourmaline, the rare and enigmatic Brazilian gemstone. Just 30 years ago, Paraíba tourmalines were completely undiscovered. Now, they are one of the most coveted of all gemstones. They were unearthed in 1988 by a Demas Barbosa, a man who had spent years digging in the hills of the Brazilian state of Paraíba, based upon information that a very rare, highly prized gem was to be found there. Paraíba tourmalines come in an array of hues and tones, including greenish blue, bluish green, green, blue, and violet, of which the latter two are the most popular, especially they have a strong saturation and medium tone. Prices for Paraíba tourmaline easily outstrip those of other tourmalines because of their highly desirable hues, deep color saturation, and extreme rarity. Due to the high value of rough Paraíba tourmalines, they are nearly always cut and polished in a bespoke fashion, most common of faceted brilliant cuts, usually pear or oval in shape, and they are exceedingly rare to find over 1 carat. Tourmaline isn't a single gemstone species, it's actually a group specifically. It's a boron silicate group that has a lot of different species and many different varieties, which can all possess a large diversity of colors, inclusions, and appealing factors. True blue tourmaline is arguably the rarest color variety of the tourmaline gemstone family and is part of the mineral species known as L-bate. Known in the trade as indicolite, it is highly sought after, with its name derived from the Latin word for the indicum plant. Indicolite is a type 2 gemstone that contains slight inclusions that are visible to the human eye, and is occasionally found wherever there are major tourmaline deposits, but the main sources would be Brazil, Nigeria, and Afghanistan. Third on our list is a kind of dravite tourmaline species, and it is called tsuberite. According to Schumann, author of the book Gemstones of the World, tsuberite is considered to be as one of the rarest of all tourmaline, with a color that is lilac-violet to very purple. Tourmalines are powerful crystals, and the only gemstone that can hold electrical charge. Back then it was used to repel dust and ashes, but we also believe that it's a natural bad vibes repeller. Fourth on our list is the rubellite. Rubellite, a gemstone, come in a short range of pinkish red to deep crimson red colors, and with the exception of the very rare para-agate, is considered to be one of the most valuable of tourmalines. Its distinctive name has caused some confusion over the years, but rubellite is definitely a tourmaline and not a ruby, despite the similarities in color that can occur. Intense red gemstones in the Russian crown jewels were mistaken for centuries for rubies, only to be eventually identified as tourmalines, and no less valuable for it. It is not unusual for rubellite tourmalines to have noticeable inclusion or internal blemishes. What matters is the color is considered to be one of the most important factors when valuing this gemstone, and the inclusions are deemed acceptable. Fifth on our list is the green tourmaline, or scientifically known as verdolite. Verdolite is a type of adrivite species of tourmaline where the stone is clear and show a variant of which element it is composed. The color green in the verdolite is due to the amount of complex elements like sodium, lithium boron, aluminum, and silicate hydroxide, including titanium. Green tourmaline are mined in Tanzania, Africa, and the supply is sporadic. So is the pricing, but the quality material is always in short supply and demands top dollar. According to Vedic astrology, this gemstone can be worn as a substitute of emerald to gain better intellectual ability, refined oratory skills, and good health. Due to its vibrant color and luster, it is also regarded as an excellent gemstone for jewelry. Have you heard of watermelon tourmaline? As gem enthusiasts and jewelry collectors, we're sure that at least some of you have encountered this label before. Watermelon tourmaline is a very unique variety of the gem that showcases a lovely pairing of fertile green with vivid red cores. What causes the color in watermelon tourmaline? As the raw tourmaline crystal grows larger and thickens out, it's exposed to different elements such as manganese and lithium, consequently cause the gemstone to change color from a pink core through a pale zone to the outer green rind, creating the duo color we're all familiar with. Despite first being discovered in the state of Maine in the US, watermelon tourmaline can also be found in Brazil, Nigeria, Madagascar, and Afghanistan, among other localities. Miners sometimes refrain from sending the rough stone off to cutting plants, as certain specimens can be worth more in their natural, uncut state. This is only true for well-formed crystals that are hard to find and extract safely from their host matrix rock. Seventh on our list is the achoite. It is a member of the L-bate group of tourmaline, which is composed of sodium, lithium, and aluminum borosilicate. Achoite is extremely rare, the most rare variety of tourmaline. However, there is not much demand as it is rarely used in jewelry. In fact, achoite is the least expensive variety of tourmaline. Collectors, however, prize the stone, as it is very unusual for a tourmaline to display no color, as achoite does. The name achoite actually comes from the Greek word akros, meaning without color. Achoite is a fibrous variety of tourmaline, which can either occur naturally or can be produced by heating. Pale pink tourmaline. Occasionally, achoite can be found with a small spot of color within the clear material. Eighth on our list is the L-bate. As a gemstone, L-bate is a desirable member of the tourmaline because of the variety and depth of its colors and quality of the crystals. Originally discovered on the island of Elba, Italy in 1913, it has since been found in many parts of the world, like the United States, Brazil, Nigeria, Mozambique, Tanzania, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Indonesia. L-bate is allochromatic, meaning trace amounts of impurities content crystals, and it can be strongly pleochroic. Pleochroism is an optical phenomenon in which a substance has different colors when observed at different angles, especially with polarized light. Ninth on our list is the lidicotite. It was not recognized as a separate tourmaline species until 1977. Prior to that time, it was thought to be bait. It is a calcium-rich lithium tourmaline that is revered for its complex color zoning that often displays several vibrant colors, which occurs when the trace elements change in concentration or composition during the crystal's growth. Liddicoat was named in honor of Richard T. Liddicoat, the second president of Gemological Institute of America, father of modern gemology. 10th on our list is the schurl. The most common species of tourmaline is schurl, the sodium-iron divalent and member of the group. It may account for 95% or more of all tourmaline in nature. Opaque, black shell, and yellow silicate are idiochromatic tourmaline species that have high magnetic susceptibilities due to high concentrations of iron and manganese, respectively. While black tourmaline may seem stripped of any color, it's a hugely powerful stone for those who want to wear a constant cloak of protection. Potent, inky black, and with strong grounding forces, this jet-colored stone is known for being a swallower of negative energy. It effectively helps the wearer be absolved of dark feelings, turning these anxious vibrations into a positive spin that nurtures the soul.